What's going on, Sheepdogs? Fresh here, 221B Tactical. Today I'm doing a review on two new holsters I just received for my Glock 19 that's outfitted with the new Inforce Wild 1 weapon mounted light. Let's get right into it. Okay, so I have my Gen 5 Glock 19, got a little bit of custom work done to the slide and to the grip, nothing crazy, nothing Gucci, because it is my everyday carry gun. And I was looking for a holster for it after I mounted the new Inforce Wild 1 light, which is the smaller profile weapon light. Awesome light, that's a whole nother video I'm gonna get into, but so I got the Glock 19 Gen 5 with the Wild 1 mounted on it, was looking for a inside the waistband appendix holster, and these two were essentially the only two I found with my initial Google search. Are there others out there? I'm sure, but I know that this right now is a popular setup, especially with the light coming out. So these two right here. Now this one is by a company called Werkz, and I'm going to do some close-ups of these and have the team loop them in during the video. So this is by a company called Werkz, W-E-R-K-Z. I don't know if you guys can see that there. That's their little logo, little, I don't know, wings or something. And this company did a beautiful job with their marketing on their website. I'll probably throw some images of the website in there soon as well. And this is by a company called Advanced Retention Systems. Now, this is a law enforcement officer owned company and made in the USA. I believe the Werkz one is as well. And a couple of differences between the two I'm gonna go over. I ordered both of them because I wanted to see which one I would like better. So I just went ahead and ordered both of them. Websites had a lot of information on both of them, but after using both of them, I noticed a few things that are different between the two that I wanted to share with you in the event you have a Glock 19 and you have the Wild 1 by Inforce light mounted on it and you're contemplating which one of these to get. So I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna start with the Werkz holster, but I'm gonna kind of have to go back and forth just to show you what I'm talking about in relation to each other. So I'm gonna try to work with both of these interchanging during the course of this video. But first, most importantly, I'm gonna go ahead and get the weapon. No ammunition anywhere near here. Weapon is clear and safe, and first things first, I'm gonna show you that so this video doesn't get flagged. Okay, so we have the Glock 19 here with the Inforce Wild 1 light on it. Clear and safe. No ammunition anywhere within the shooting area, and we have two empty Glock 19 mags. So I'm gonna go into this letting you know safety first. Now, let's go ahead and get the first holster, which I'm gonna start with the Werkz holster and give you a little bit of insight, but I'm gonna have the other one with me just so you guys can see what I'm talking about hand in hand. Okay, so we got the Glock 19 with the Wild 1 on it, and we're gonna start off with the Werkz holster. So I'm gonna go ahead and just first, right off the bat, show you the difference in ease of actually putting the weapon into the holster. Now, here you'll see that the opening is kind of, I don't wanna say loose, but it gives you some room to play around with, which you'll see when I'm actually putting the gun in and out of the holster in a minute. You'll see the difference that makes. So a little bit easier to get that in and lock that in. Retention is good. Retention is adjustable, of course, but the retention is good right out of the gate, and I didn't really do anything to these once I received them. So you see pretty good retention there. Now you'll notice, and I'm gonna take this out here, you'll notice the difference right out of the gate of the Werkz and the Advanced Retention Systems. I'm going to show you, and you guys can probably see I don't know if you can really tell in the video, but the opening is quite a bit slimmer here on the, I'll call it the ARS one, so I don't have to go through that name the whole time. And you'll see here, so I'm gonna actually show you, I'm gonna try to do it like this here. You'll see now it's a little bit thinner, so actually when I go to put the weapon in, the light actually, it actually grabs the light right there at the bottom a little bit. Here, you don't see that. So it's a little bit looser, gives you a little bit more going in, and here it kind of grabs it and locks in. Great retention, of course, on this one too. Of course, you could adjust it to whatever you want, so that's on you. Now, a couple of features that both of these have that I think are pretty good when it comes to the mounting on your belt. So the purpose of both of these here that you see here is to flatten it out against your abdomen while you are concealing it in your appendix, and have the grip of the gun kind of come in a little bit more rather than be poking out and printing on your shirt. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the Werkz one on first. I'm gonna step back and have you guys take a look and see how that works. And then I'm gonna put the ARS one on and show you how it works. Now, just to let you know, I have tried both with a shirt like this and a t-shirt, and both of them do a pretty good job of keeping the weapon a little bit more flat against my body. Everyone has different body types, of course. Some of us a little bit more here in the midsection, and our belt is riding in different sections. But in general, from what I felt, was the Werkz holster laid a little bit more flat with this claw system they have here, laid a little bit more flat against my body than the ARS. And not that the ARS holster was, bulging out. It too was doing a pretty good job, but if you were to ask me which one did a better job of staying flatter against my body, I would say the Werkz holster did a little bit of a better job of that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just step back and put it on. Okay, probably heard that snap. That belt clip clipped in pretty nice there. And now you see it does a pretty good job of really holding flat. I don't know if you could tell based on the shirt that I'm wearing, but man, this holster does a really good job of really hugging that the grip of the pistol against your body, and keeping that grip from popping out and printing. So really does a nice job of that. I definitely like it, and of course, very easy on the draw. Okay. So when I talked about that opening of the holster, it is when reholstering, it is easier with that bigger opening. Of course, that's going to be the case. With the ARS holster, a little bit tougher when I was doing my drawing, practice, if you would, when I got both of the holsters. I found that the reholstering with the ARS was a little bit tougher because that opening was, man, it was real tight. So I kind of had to look down a little bit. Anyway, now I'm not going to get into whether you should look down or not look down when reholstering. That's a whole nother, I'll leave that to the training ninjas that are out there. But so, and I'm not going to do super fast draws here. There's no shot timer. I'm not the Instagram ninja. So I'm going to do a normal speed so you can see how it feels. I'm not going to do my ninja tricks. Okay, here we go. So how I was trained, you're going to touch where the gun is. You're going to touch where the gun is. Clear your material. Okay. Like it. Nice and smooth. It has good retention. Comes out great, comes out nice and smooth, and goes back in nice and smooth. So what else? What else do I like about it? The clip is pretty good. It's a plastic clip on the front here. I'll do a close-up on that as well, so you guys can see how the clip rests, which is pretty good. Has a pretty good purchase of the belt itself. Holster is very comfortable against my body. Here you see I have a black t-shirt tucked in, and I have this little plaid shirt over it, but I did when I first got the holster, I did wear it with just a t-shirt, so the holster itself was against my skin. No discomfort at all. It was very comfortable. I had no problem wearing it for an extended period of time. It was fine. I'm trying to think what else. Okay, you saw that the ARS holster is, as you can see here, this black multicam, and the Werkz holster is black. Black was the only color available for the Werkz holster, and for the ARS holster, there was 35 colors available. It was actually kind of overwhelming when it came down to it. So a little bit, if you're someone into colors and things like that, they had bright orange, they had thin blue line, they had every camo you could think of, carbon fiber, and just so you know, some of these color options were more expensive. So I had to pay a little bit more for this black multicam. If you just got plain black, they're both the same price. They're both the same price, just so you know, at $75. So if you're just going straight black, $75. If you start getting crazy with the colors on this one, you're going up in price, like, I don't know, like 15 bucks or something like that. You guys can check it out. I'll put the links to both websites below. So now you have the metal clips on this one. Which I showed you on the video, but you have the metal clips on this one, dual. They are adjustable. They can't for angle. And here you have the plastic clips, which also have some adjustability to them. And you see height-wise for how you can access the weapon, they're both pretty much the same as far as where the clip is. I gotta tell you, I like the metal clips better. Nothing wrong with the plastic clip at all, but I gotta tell you, I just feel safer with the metal clips opposed to the plastic, the solo plastic clip. But that's just my personal preference. These metal clips go in real nice. They grip the belt, and they have, let me show you this, because these details matter. They have these little clips on the back side of them. You guys have seen all these zero clips as well. And I'm gonna show you here. So you see there's a little clip on the back end that comes up on the back end and hugs that belt. So I really like it. It feels real nice and secure. Definitely feels like it's not going anywhere once it's clipped in. I'm gonna see if you guys can hear that clip. Probably not. Beautiful. Locks in so nice. I'll do the turn here just so you guys can see. Pretty good. Okay, so other than that, I'm not really worried about going back into the holster in a situation where I'm drawing fast, as you know, you're in an active shooter situation, some nut job comes into the supermarket, starts shooting, whatever. I'm first probably gonna try to find cover and then, you know, draw my weapon without drawing any attention to me, but you never know, sometimes you gotta move quick. That's a whole nother training video. I'll leave that to the IG ninjas with the shot timers for that. Of course, again, let me tell you this, I did wear this one with just a t-shirt, and it was against my skin, super comfortable against my skin, no problems at all. I really had no issues at all, no comfort issues at all while I was wearing it. I'll bring you the close-up here so you could see how it looks inside. With that Wild 1. All right. If you're running any kind of optic, of course, you'll be good. All right. Okay, final thoughts on these holsters. Guys, I got to tell you that I don't think you can go wrong with either of them. Here's the Werkz holster with the Glock 19 and the Inforce Wild 1 weapon light. And I got to tell you, it's a real toss-up between the two, and I think it's going to really come down to personal preference. Now, the other thing besides, you know, where this wins out is slightly better clips, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying that it is. It's just my opinion that I like this a little bit better. But a lot of people are going to like this, and it works great. It works fine. And colors. If you want colors, 35 different color options, you're going to have only one option. It's going to be the ARS one, where the Werkz was black only for now. They may come out with more options down the road. Now, when it comes to how it works on your body, like I said, the Werkz one sits a little flatter against my body than the Advanced Retention Systems holster. So there you go. There's a, here you got a point for the clip, and here you got a point for how it rests against your body, and then you get points here for color options. So check them both out. Werkz, Advanced Retention Systems, Glock 19 with the Inforce Wild 1 weapon light. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you click that like button, share this video if you know someone who might find value in this video, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments below what else you want a review on. I'd like to do reviews on stuff that I actually own and use, and not just something that someone sends me and I only own it for 5 minutes and I'm doing a video for YouTube just to make some money. I really don't like that. So send me your comments and I'll buy it, I'll use it, and I'll actually put it through the test and give you my honest feedback on it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Remember, always watch their hands, watch your six, stay safe out there.